The Buzz with Jess Lujan.
Good evening, Guam. I'm Jess Lujan. Welcome to this edition of The Buzz. Hey, so glad to have good friends of mine, and gosh, been trying to get Ron and Jimmy on for the past few weeks. We wanted to make sure that we got a lot of information already to give out to our folks out there. Mr. Ron Laguarnia, the administrator for DOE Chamorro Studies Division. Likewise, Jimmy Teria, Chamorro Language and Culture Specialist, curriculum writer. He's going to be a busy man in coming months and coming years. Anyway, gentlemen, welcome. This is Masile.
Half a day, Jeff.
Hey, manafant tutun ha gwini na punto sa no in the start of the 31st Guam legislature, pretty much in concert with the Chamorro month. There was a bill introduced basically to extend out or extend the curriculum, the Chamorro curriculum and culture in the schools. It was eventually passed. It was Bill 9531, eventually became Public Law 3145, relative to expanding Chamorro language and culture curriculum in the public schools. Likewise, 3150, the certification, teacher certification, became public law, and also something that will help you guys out, Bill 9831, now Public Law 3137, awarding the Amishita Core Scholarship to Chamorro language and cultural students at UOG to no less than 10 student recipients per school year. So you got some support, but yet there is, again, still lacking in identifying, funding for 3145. Let's go back to the genesis of the expanding Chamorro language in our public school system. Ron?
First of all, I would like to thank Senator Monasilva Tyron and Speaker Wampat and the 30th and the 31st Guam Legislature and their staff, Mr. Ed Pacaigui and Will Castro and all their legislative staff in supporting this law now. And it was her dream, and I think she wants to make sure that the language and the culture is promoted and perpetuated within the school system. And yes, it is a positive on our part, and it's just that we're going to have to work more in identifying teachers to provide for this need within the next 2 to 3 years.
Now, actually, the start date when this is going to happen basically is for the school year 2013-2014 basically. So it's not this school year, not next school year, but you guys are hard at work trying to get this all in place, because when I'm looking at the numbers, I'm looking at testimony from both the Superintendent of Education, Dr. Underwood, and also Dr. Mary Spencer, University of Guam. Definitely all in support. The biggest problem here, and actually Dr. Underwood summarizes her testimony on this bill. She says, however, the current shortage of certified teachers coupled with the increased demand and, of course, finances will make it difficult for DOE to meet the 2013 timeline. And when I'm looking at the numbers between the teachers you're going to need, between classrooms you're going to need, collateral equipment and all that, it's close. It's about $11.5 million that you're going to need to start up this program, let alone, again, after that, the sustainability of the program.
With regards to certification, Speaker Wampat introduced and passed Public Law 3150, on which allows the open opportunity now for other teachers to come in. So there is a leeway there, which is a challenge. I don't say consider it a problem, but it'll be challenged. But now with the passing of that law, it helped other teachers come in to be certified in the various degrees, whether it temporary, basic, or initial. So that law helped.
Our previous, say, like for example, retirees who maybe have had other areas of expertise and now wanting to come back and maybe go into the Chamorro language curriculum specialist.
Absolutely,
right?
yes, and that's who we're trying to tap on. We're also hitting out the retirees from the Northern Marianas, and we just came back from Tinian, and we were proud to spread the word out that there are opportunities here on the island.
Oh, I'm sure they're going to welcome that. Their economy is not doing that well right now back there, so I'm sure that's going to be a welcome I think for teachers back there. Anyway, in preparation for this, Jimmy, you are the curriculum writer in the school year 2013-2014, middle and high school. Now, I've got Dr. Spencer's, again, testimony here, where is there going to be a give in electives versus required courses? Because now this is going to be a
Yes.
requirement for graduation. Now, are we going to have to extend the school days? What is it going to entail? Are we going to have to give up something, or are we looking at maybe an extended classroom day to adhere to the public law, make sure that our students graduate with the proper
Yes.
requirements?
According to the law, it requires extra years in the middle school, which will include 7th and 8th grade. And then in the high school, it will attach another year. So that will be 2 years in the high school and 3 years in the middle school. Now, as far as the implementation of the, what was the
implementation of the 2013-2014 school year?
the timeline.
The timeline, yeah.
On the timeline, it's just for the first school year, it's just for 7th grade.
Oh, okay.
And then it will include the following school year, 8th grade.
Okay.
Okay.
So every year there's an advancement of
Yes.
one school grade.
On the
Okay,
initial
okay.
year, because we already have 6th graders taking Chamorro and at least 1 year in high school students taking Chamorro. And within the 6th grade year, of course, you have those students, and then the following year, that's when we will need an additional 21 middle school Chamorro teachers. And then the year after that, which is 14-15, school year 14-15, we'll need an additional 21 teachers for the middle school, and then 15 for the high school.
I tell you what, folks, you have an opportunity to chime in to talk to Ron and Jimmy about this curriculum and the implementation date of 2013-2014. You can chime in by dialing 632-8255. That's 632-TALK. We're going to take a quick break and come back with Ron and Jimmy. Be right back.